Hey guys, it's Diamond Dave. I woke up to this lovely error message telling me that my version of Fallout 4 is newer than F4SC, despite the auto update on my Fallout 4 being turned off. I don't know why this happened, but since the mods I am using are jacked for the time being, I say we take this opportunity to look back at how far our community has come and watch some videos together from the past you may have missed. So hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification button, as well as join me in telling Bethesda how we all feel about their new update.
The town of Salem. A place of filth and mirelurks, and on the other side of Salem is the Rook family house, where if you complete the quest you can get a unique weapon from the owner, known as Reba 2. With that being said, if you haven't been here in a while, we are going to be working here today. Salem is in the northeast quadrant of the map, and it's right next to the Sandy Cove's convalescent home, and the Rook family house is basically where we're at now. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's put a quick save under our belt. Let's hop into the mobile workshop by SWK, which will be in the description below, and let's clean up this garbage. Now, it doesn't look like I can get this debris out of here, which is really super unfortunate. I'm gonna just try to see. It's a non-AV object. We're not gonna be able to get it. Whatever. Salem is definitely going to be a fun challenge to do. I hope you guys are here for it. It's a lovely Saturday at the time of this recording. Let's get rid of the mist and the mist. Let's get rid of these cute, weird shack things. They are nice, but they don't belong here. But yeah, it's a lovely Saturday. I'm feeling great. New adventures are coming for me. I mentioned in the last video I am moving. And to be more specific, give you guys a little hint, I am moving out of the country. I am starting a new adventure in another country. Looking very much forward to that. So the videos are still coming out. It's just that they will be a little bit more sparse for the next couple months until I get everything wrapped up, I get everything situated, and we can get things going on that front. Lots to do when you move out of the country. Everything from figuring out what I want to take to planning out videos and what that's going to look like, how I'm going to set up a recording schedule if I'm to do any videos so you guys have something to watch, which I probably will. Keep these houses here, I think. I think these houses look nice as is. I just want to straighten this up as much as possible. Some of these houses I think I can actually maybe get rid of, like this one. This one here is kind of... I don't think this house really is serving any purpose, so we can scrap that. Yeah, there's really nothing here, just some soggy files. Something did fall to the ground. Oh, that's Rataway and some Psycho. Okay, well, I guess that's cool, but yeah, this road really doesn't need to be here, does it? Or this house, rather. Get the disable command going. There we go. We're also going to be doing this area along the coastline and cleaning up the entirety of Salem in this video. So break out your Nuka-Cola, sit back, relax, enjoy the party, enjoy the show. It's going to be a nice, relaxing cleanup video. These fences and brambles don't need to be here. Probably going to do this in sections, because this is going to be a pretty big scrap sesh we engage in together. We also got a road here that goes down here, so let's see how far we can go before I have to turn around. Yeah, we're outside the workshop area now. Alright, let's just go into here. And we'll get rid of these things. There we go. The sand shifted, it looks like, during the apocalyptic events of October 23rd, 2077. I'll leave the boat winches in here. That looks nice. Same with the rowboat. I just want to at least get this cleaned up. Leave some of the items here. And the rocks. Oh, I missed a spot. I missed a spot. Let's go over here quick. Seaweed out of here. Alright. Feel free to let me know in the comments how you guys are doing. If you have any exciting plans coming up that you want to share with everybody. I enjoy hearing about what you guys are up to, and I see a lot of you are Fallout modders and players as well. So that brings me joy to hear your ideas and really get a feel for what you guys are up to. And speaking of modding, I think it would be fun to make a mod where every single location in the game could be a settlement and have it be a massive settlement, right? Have it be a big settlement so that way it'll get all of the roads and all of the everything around it, so that way everybody could do what I'm doing here without using the mobile workshop mod in of itself. It's a nice little mod, but there are some limitations to it. Get these eggs out of here. Oh, hang on. Alright, let's scrap the hatchlings. And then the eggs disappear. Okay, cool. Look at this. Nice and neat. Got some dead fish going along here. Just wrap this up. The quick save is out of the way, so I'm not anticipating any happy accidents. I feel like I've gotten pretty good at getting the pier lines done within a timely fashion without, you know, blowing anything up too much. Yeah, this doesn't need to be here. We have a lot of trash on the shoreline here. Let's just knock that out together. Like so. Seaweed. Perfect. Here we go. Let's just backtrack and go in here before I forget. Debris, soggy files, and traffic cones. All don't need to be in here. I'll leave the rock. The rowboat looks nice here. And we're outside of the buildable workshop area. I'm just gonna do a quick walk around here and see how bad this is. Yeah, it does need a touch up. So inventory, we'll deploy it here. It'll autosave, and we will wrap up the docks and then move back into the city proper. I also see some soggy files that should not be allowed to exist. Seaweed out of here. Oh, okay. Oh, the barnacles. Happy accident number 1, but I don't necessarily need this pier, I don't think. Oh, hang on, I had the seaweed. I had a seaweed. Can I... There we go. Disable. Okay. So the pier still looks good. These barnacles out of here, I guess. Perfect. Alright, moving along the shoreline here. We're just gonna get rid of anything that doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense. The campfire, this looks nice. This garbage can definitely go away. Alright. You get all the debris. And make sure I'm just getting the correct items I want to get rid of. There's some buff out here along the shoreline if you guys want to snag that. Also a safe in here, that's kind of cool. Tire. And we're outside of the workshop area once again. Same drill. Deploy. Activate. Take a minute to load. We'll continue down the shoreline just a little bit farther here. And then make our way back into the town proper. So floating tire over here. Now, since I chose this character to do the entire cleanup of the Commonwealth, it seems that was a pretty popular idea. I'm gonna have to go back off camera and re-scrap some buildings. Because there's many areas that this character did not do, like Corvega Assembly and other locations. We're also going to be doing some road cleanup where I start at basically one side of the map and slowly work my way down to the other side of the map. That is going to be, I think, done for members only lives, for channel members. So keep that in mind. We can hang out together, talk, and then just do a really massive scrap session. Alright, with this out of the way, we'll get this dead fish. Oh, there's a message in the bottle here. We'll leave that there because that's related to something else. The life preserver. And the tires. And now we make our way back to the city itself. And this little shack, I don't know, it's not really doing anything, is it? I think it can come down. Is it connected to any wires? No? Alright, yeah, it's coming down. Like a little outdoor bathroom here. First aid kit, debris, more debris, and yeah, we'll disable that guy. We'll also just set the game hour. Perfect. Perfect. Get rid of that wire and the truck bed. And I'm gonna just get this debris up back here a little bit, since this is technically the technically the start. What is this? Oh my goodness, this is... looks like a billboard that went down. Now up ahead is the Crater of Adam with hostile Children of Adam characters. In my case, I sided with the Children of Adam in Far Harbor. Sometimes they attack me, sometimes they don't. That's a little bit weird, but let me know in the comments what you guys think, if you guys ever experienced that. Get rid of the hedge and the hedge. Perfect. Alright, we'll make our way along the road. Ever so carefully get the brambles out. And then we're gonna go down this road. And we're gonna start getting all these weird hedges out of the way. There we go. Some wild moot fruit. Alright, we're outside the buildable workshop area, so this is where we turn around, and we're still outside of the workshop area. Okay. So we'll make our way back here. Get in the safe zone, so to speak. And we'll just gently find the sweet spot of this. There we go. Having wires run into the ground does not make the utmost sense to me. And we're still outside of the workshop area. Perfect. Let's set this down right here. Add a quick save and hit the workshop. Just like so. And looks like there was a chem cooler on top of the truck. I am going to be careful because there are vines here. They're a little bit challenging to see based on the time of day and where the light is. Okay, we got the vines. Looks like there's some cigarettes and a pre-war table knife right here, and that's kind of cool. I don't see a lot of those these days. Alright, we're gonna leave the grebe alone. And we're gonna leave some of the trees, but I do also want to get rid of a lot of the foliage in the area, just so the streets themselves have a much cleaner feel to them. There we go. That vine is done. And we want to leave the grebe, so we do stain, vine, and vine. Get this hedge out of the way so I can actually see what I'm doing. And let's back away. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna disable these. And if I can't lock onto this guy... Oh, I just did. Okay, so down there is a sweet spot. Perfect. Okay. Now, at this point, I think we're at the Sandy Cove Convalescent Homes, I think. Let's, that's a whole tree thing. Okay. Oh, Meyer alert. And we're gonna do this shoreline here in a different section. I'm gonna start walking my way around here. The sun is kind of in the way. There we go. Yep, we're at the Sandy Cove's home, hence the beautiful, beautiful sign here. Look at this. This is turning out extremely nice. And these trees are kind of in the way here, so we'll get rid of them. Get rid of the bus. And we will click around a bit and figure out here. I'm gonna just readjust here. Just readjust slightly. There we go. Okay. Telephone pole. Get rid of the down telephone poles anyway. Perfect. Look at this, you guys. We're doing so much together. I enjoy sharing this experience with you. If you guys enjoyed as well, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification button. Helps grow the channel, helps people get more viewers. It's a great way to just relax, enjoy each other's company, and not have to really worry about too much here. Alright, so we are back in the town center. We can get rid of the shack wall here. Make our way inside the buildings. That's what we're going to be doing for a lot of this. Get rid of the window boards as well. Now, regarding the quest I mentioned earlier, part of the quest is to help defend the Rook family home by using these terminals and activating the turrets. I decided not to do that. I decided to just steal the gun, steal the unique weapon. But we can leave this as is, I think. I think we can just leave that as is. Maintain the aesthetics. Alright. Now that we're back in the city proper, we can throw down another guy. Or throw it down again, rather. The autosaves come in really useful every so often when you use the Pip-Boy. And we will begin to take out the... kind of the center here. Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, we got rid of that. Okay. That looks great. So using the top-down approach, we will begin taking out the little shacks here. It appears to have at one point been a lively town with a trading post. But it is no more, presumably due to the Mirelurks. And that's fine with me, because that just gives me an opportunity to scrap more things. Oh, I missed something. There we go. Couldn't scrap that bit for some reason. We'll just keep plugging along, taking out the sidewalk together. And that's good. Make our way over here a little bit. Looking good, looking clean. Make our way back to get this little remaining shack taken out. Oh, there are potato crisps in there. Good to know. Good to know for survival. Brambles. Now, we're going to get rid of the sandbag wall here because for whatever reason, it's just blocking the line of sight on the turret. I don't know why that's there. We're going to be going inside the chapel here in a bit. And we're also going to get rid of the debris in the diner, which we see some pre-war skeletons here. People were just minding their own business when the bombs dropped. There's Halloween decorations we can get rid of because it's not Halloween anymore. Ever so carefully clean this out without destroying the environment. Trash. Looks like there's a chef back here. He did not make it out either. Okay. Perfect. The inside of the diner has been refreshed. And we missed some debris out here. Alright, before we go into the chapel, we're gonna do stuff with this area here, I think. Because this store... alright, it's falling over. Okay. There we go. Burnt magazines. You know what? I'm getting rid of all mannequins except this guy. This guy's standing upright. We'll readjust the picture frames and make our way up the stairs to an area that has a huge amount of debris. It's like a storage area of some kind, perhaps. Yep, we see articles of clothing here. And we're going to leave this door frame alone. There is a duffel bag along with an ammo box up here. I think we'll just clean it out. There we go. It's turning out quite nicely. Alright, now I don't want to get rid of the chain link gate, so we're just going to open it up and then hop back in the area itself by the dumpster, so that way we can just have ease of access while still keeping the overall environment intact. Looks nice. And now we take on the chapel. There's 2 floors to this chapel, it looks like. I think there's some stairs off in the distance. Now this chapel's a little bit different than the Jamaica Plain video, which I'm actually going to reshoot because there's a lot to Jamaica Plain that I missed when it comes to scrapping. There's a baby rattle here. So that being said, make sure you go and check out that video when it comes out. I also have to do a Jamaica Plain build video after I'm done scrapping it. Just make sure, yeah, there's a lot of stuff over here still. Alright, so we have a nice clean chapel main floor. Let's head up here. There's a lot of wine bottles. Perfect. We'll get rid of the stains too. Okay. Now up top there's a Blast Radius board game. And I'm not sure what this room is used for, especially since there are pink flamingos up here. There's a footlocker though. This might have been a spot for parents to take their young children and keep them calm and entertained during Sunday service. That would be my guess. And in this case, I'll keep the string lights because they make sense. Burnt textbook. Okay. And then up here, there's some rat poison, along with bones and a cap stash hidden under the top spiral staircase. So we'll leave the coffins, I think, as is. Just go up to the top and see what we can see. There's a lot of beer bottles and a terminal with a mini nuke. Leave that there for now. And a cap stash up here too. Just get rid of these guys. Okay. And then we've got turrets there. We'll leave them as well. Just for a little bit of defense against Mirelurks. Alright, drop on down. Do a quick little bit of, if I can spell, do a quick little manipulation here. Continuing along right here. We're just gonna get rid of the brambles and the excess foliage. Got piles of leaves everywhere too. Look at this, you guys. A lot of... Oh, yeah, we'll get rid of this. A lot of excess foliage over here. I think I'll leave this stump, actually. The stump looks fantastic. Oh, invisible trash. Perfect. So we're back by the Sandy Convalescent Homes. Let's start working our way down here on this road. Outside of the buildable workshop area. Alright. Gotta love a good scrapping session. This is definitely a fun way to spend a Saturday. Now, there are some other mods I will be testing out after I'm done recording this video. Somebody mentioned a Fallout 76 camping mod. Not sure entirely what that does, but feel free to comment that in down below. I'm going to be poking at that one. I'm also going to be poking at some other ones that were suggested, like Sims Settlements 2. I feel like that's very important. That one has come up quite a bit, actually. And I finally have the time to play around with it and explore it and understand it. Hopefully it won't interfere with the other mods I got going on. Like, well, let's be honest, the workshop mods, they, or the mobile workshop by SWK, lovely mod, but it does conflict with a lot of things. It does conflict with a lot. So we will test that out, see how it goes. Looks like there's a lot of activity in terms of debris on the road. I got a tire pile. Then I had this. Wonder if I gotta get rid of this dead tree cluster. Yep, okay, there we go. Get rid of the hedge. We'll double back, get these, well, let's just do it this way. There we go, alright. Now it looks like my Red Rocket truck stop is under attack. But I'm busy recording a video, so they're kinda on their own. And I need to do a build video on that as well. Okay. Let's plop this down here, I think. We'll plop this down right here with a quick save. We got another shoreline to do. We do have more of the town to do. I wanna kind of expand the cleanliness of this area to get started. Just so when we start doing the roads together, that is going to fit and make sense. I want to keep the sidewalk curb. And I think we can start getting rid of at least some of this debris here. Okay, the road to and from Salem should be clean and free of any obstacles. And over here, it looks like there's a plastic pumpkin in the water. Don't know how that got there, but it's gone now. One of Fallout 4's greatest mysteries. Who put that plastic pumpkin there? Feel free to weigh in with any conspiracy theories you guys might have as well. Who knows, maybe it was aliens. Oh, there's a dog in here. It's a wounded dog. Okay. Get rid of the gross poster. And the lawn flamingos. And we're back on the outskirts of Salem. Get rid of the water. Disable this. Alright, outside of the buildable workshop area, I think this is where we're going to stop here, because, I mean, we're going to be following this road all the way down there. We're at the Museum of Witchcraft, which I did not do on this character, so we're gonna have to... I might reshoot that video as well. Just, because I did it as a Halloween special. But that was back in, you know, a few months ago when I was still learning the ways of YouTube. So I think we can make it better and more enjoyable and exciting for everybody. Can I get this hedge? Yes. We'll leave the dune. And leave the dune, scrap the hedge. Oh, we missed something. We missed something here. Let's disable those posters. Cool. Alright. Another quick save, ready to rock. And with that out of the way, we're gonna get the debris and the leaves here. That's part of the terrain. walk around and see what we missed. We probably need to go to the Rook house. Yeah, we need to work our way over to the Rook house here, because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on over here we did not get to. So with that being said, we can do the roads. And we've got this whole area to do as well. We're gonna leave the grebes be. And get rid of the trash. These rocks definitely don't belong here. Oh, there's a dock and stuff down there too. Perfect. We have things to do still. So let's make our way up here. This looks good. Can I disable this? Yes. Oh. Oh. That's floating. We'll put that... Okay, whatever. That's fine. That's okay. And then we'll jump up here. And we'll ever so carefully get the trash up from here. Alright, so it looks like we might have to take a slightly different approach. We may have to... Yeah, we're gonna have to just manually remove that. Perfect. Coming along the line here. There's a lot of debris in the streets still. And did we ever make our way up here? Yes, we did. Okay, perfect. Alright, now we'll make our way inside the brick building. If possible. Not a lot of things I can actually scrap in here. Okay. That looks good. We'll hop on down here. Systematically take out the junk. Alright, we're back this way. Okay. And I think this house can stay. We're also going to be cleaning out the Rook house too. So let's just do a dump. Do an autosave. Set the game hour. And Red Rocket successfully defended itself, you guys. This is why we are here. Just have faith in the ability to design settlements that can defend yourselves. And everything will be golden. Now, let's see how bad this house is. There's a skeleton in here. There's a basketball in the sink for some reason. Alright, looks like that's all I can get there. Alright, let's head up to the house and see what we can do here. Doesn't look like that much because this whole thing here is a non-AV object. We can at least get a lot of this out of the way since the owner of the house is no longer with us. He met an unfortunate accident. He met an unfortunate accident. Alright, perfect. So we've got this here. And then we'll wrap around the house. Oop, getting the brambles and other odd things as we go here. I'll leave the rocks though, just because of the aesthetics of having an overlook like this. Now that we're over here, we do see that this area does require a ton of attention, this shoreline. So what we're gonna do is see how far I can go. I think I can start from here. And get rid of the bluff grass and the trash. Like so. And then we're gonna work our way down this way. Just to clean up the area. Oh, I'm outside of the workshop area. Alright. You guys know what's happening next. Plop it down, pull it up, and then follow the shoreline. Seaweeds out of here. There's a little plastic bin right there as well. And another plastic pumpkin. Perfect, let's just get these sandbags out of here since looks like we're done with the barnacles. Okay. Let's continue along. And there's some dead fish popping up over here. Let's get rid of them. This is a massive undertaking we're doing together, and I am excited to do it. Cleaning up the entire Commonwealth. People have suggested I turn it into a mod. Let me know what you guys think. If you want me to turn this game save into a mod, or just the overall thing, I'd be open to learning how to do that. Or at the very least, designing a mod to where, with scrap everything and scrap just a bit more stuff, you could have access to workshops literally anywhere you go. That doesn't, you know, that doesn't conflict with other settlements, other settlement workshops. I'm leaning towards figuring out a way to like make a mod where, you know, you could use, it's like the mobile workshop, but it wouldn't conflict with anything else, so you can literally just go ham and clean everything up. Now, unfortunately, I want to keep the barge. Oh, easy. There we go. Perfect. Can I get rid of this? Nope, that's part of the barge. This is... Actually, this is part of the beach, so... It looks like it ran aground here. And I think I will leave this here because there's stuff on it. It tells a story also. I really like Fallout lore in general. I don't like tires in the water, however. A lot of seaweed over here as well. Get these barnacles. This is coming along very nicely. A beached whale. Wait, what was that? Is that just a rock? That's a pipe. So, I'm gonna take a quick break from scrapping. And we'll do a quick save, but there's a pipe here, and I want to see if I can actually enter it, or if this is like a sewer pipe. This doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so it's basically just a sewer pipe. Alright. Missed a spot here. Let's get back into the fray, shall we? Let's get back into the fray. Let's get all the seaweed and barnacles out of here. That's a lot of barnacles. Okay. Wait, did I miss? Oh, barnacle. There we go. Alright, continuing on down, we're going to be reaching a point where we have not touched it at all. So we're going to get the seaweed. Whoops. We're going to disable that and that. Alright, now it looks like we're back on this section. So I think we're almost done. This is, disable that, yeah. We've got just a little bit of touching up to do. And then we'll continue along the coastline, like so. This is a lot of garbage over here. My goodness. Bash all this out quick. Also, keep in mind, guys, that we're not just going to be doing roads and everything. Like, we're doing interiors, we're doing exteriors, we're going to be running around the Boston downtown center, cleaning that up. This is going to be a big overhaul, guys. It's going to be a major overhaul. I have no idea if this is helping or hurting my frame rates. I'm not really experiencing... I don't know, it's kind of hit or miss. For me, it's like... it could go either way, but usually there's like no effect. There's sandbags that are floating. That's fascinating. Get rid of this. Alright, now we can go along this road and finish up the debris that's over here. Bluff grass, debris. Get rid of the umbrella here. And... just knock out the bluff grass, plywood. Oh. Hello. Okay. We do have to make our way to the top of that building. We'll save the grebe. I will just put it like that, I guess. Okay, outside of the workshop. And then up there is where the final turret is. So let's hop into here. Get rid of the soggy files. There's another terminal for turrets. Concrete building floors. No, I don't want to scrap that. get rid of the broken terminals. We'll leave the lore terminal there. Dirty, dirty floor. And this section looks good to go. Let's go up to the next level here. Same drill. Lots of trash. Some clipping trash. I'll disable this just because that's at a really weird angle. Okay. I'm gonna do my best to get the debris out. We'll get it off of the roof here as well, without actually scrapping the roof itself. And I don't think the sandbags need to be here at all. Barney's turret. Yeah, Barney's turrets will be safe and sound. There's another grebe we can save. There's some, there's floating birds. Gotta love that. Gotta love the floating birds. We are disrupting their natural habitat. This back like that. Okay. And that debris. This goes up to yet another level. I'm just gonna get rid of all this. There's a skeleton squashed in the wall. Get the cram stored. We'll take the Salisbury steak. And I'll get rid of one wax candle, I think. Now, again, this turret is just, its line of sight is blocked. I don't know why. I don't know why Barney is blocking his own turrets. But there we go. The turret needs to be able to see what it's going to be shooting at, so that's a reasonably important thing to do here. So just drop on back down, do a once over. Ooh, soggy files. Cannot have that, ladies and gentlemen. Cannot have that under any circumstances. Outside of the buildable workshop area. Okay, I'm seeing some stuff that I missed. And then after that, then we'll do a little section on cleaning out Barney's house, which I have not been inside for some time. So we can explore that together. And then we can do the walkthrough. We can do the walkthrough of really how clean this place is. with all the debris gone, with a lot of the excess shrubberies gone. The chapel's cleaned out. It's gonna be a nice walkthrough. It's gonna take a few minutes, and it's gonna be every step I am excited to see. So let's head inside Barney's basement and finish up the video. Before we get started cleaning up Barney Rook's basement, there's a couple things of note to collect here. First of all, there's this Guns and Bullets magazine. Very important you guys snag that. This one in my game, ballistic weapons permanently do 5% additional critical damage. The next thing is Reba 2. Reba 2 is a special legendary weapon that if we take it, shows it does 50% more damage against mirelurks and bugs. That is a better version of Barney Rook's rifle he holds, which is just the standard Reba. And with a quick save under our belt, we see I've got the mobile workshop ready to rock, so we can just activate it and begin cleaning up his basement, which, not gonna lie, it's pretty gross. There's mist, there's old posters, soggy posters. Look at these soggy files right by the bathroom. We want to get rid of that as well. I'm not really digging these floor mats here, honestly. I don't know why they're there. I'm sure the developers thought something, they would have some kind of purpose. But these ones I don't like either. This one we will keep here. We can just readjust it ever so slightly. It's like that. Get rid of the mist, the trash, and the crate, and the debris. Perfect. This is a pretty small cell. There's not a lot to do here in terms of cleaning, even though there is a lot of debris. Barney appears to be a bit more of a minimalist compared to other Fallout NPCs we have seen in the game that like to hoard stuff and have piles of garbage everywhere. I'll put this rubber mat just like that. There we go. Look at how nice that looks. Let's get this debris out of here and make our way into a storage room. There's some purified water and some Nuka-Cola over here. There's also some trash we can clean up. Put the debris. I'll keep the step ladder. I think it's got a nice little flair to having that there. Posters can go away. Get rid of the mist. These posters will go away, but we'll leave the Mirelurk mounted claw here. Get rid of these posters as well. Oh yeah, we've got some debris that needs attention. I'll just click the side of this little can here. We'll do a disable, and there we go. We'll leave the bed stands as well. Make our way over to the bathroom area, and there's really not that much to clean up here. We've got a nice little shower going on with a intact toilet, which is a pretty nice thing to have, intact toilets. I know I appreciate mine. Quick disable that guy, and what else? Get some general clutter out of here. There we go. Stone debris. Excuse me. Get some stone debris. Click on one of these little cans. There we go. Okay. And then we can step into the maintenance room here, or the weapons room. There's a weapons workbench in there as well. I'll just, I don't know, align these a bit more. And we'll clean up a lot of the garbage. We'll get rid of the straw pillow. I don't know why is a straw pillow or posts in here. Got some flares on the ground to just add to our inventory. This table looks nice. These floor mats I think can stay. We'll also be leaving the weapons workbench here as well. And that appears to be it for this little room. Oh, hang on. We got soggy files. We got soggy files. Alright, let's do a once over. Make sure I didn't miss any other soggy files. There's some right there. And I think we got all the soggy files and all the dirt and debris. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you for sticking out this far. And I especially want to give a bottom of my heart thank you to my channel members. They are part of my Nuka-Cola theme park family. If you want to be a part of the Nuka-Cola theme park family and get early access to my videos as well as members only live streams that are coming up in the near future, cool channel badges and emotes, click that join button down below. I'm Diamond Dave and I will see you next time.